I call myself a video creator, which is pretty basic, but I feel like it's the most comfortable term for me. Like, I do other things, like I make music, I podcast, I do a lot of different things, but I call myself a video creator because that's what I mainly focus on, I guess, and I feel like calling yourself a content creator is kind of lame. But I was like, what's your thing? Like, you make content? Cool. I make content too. Hey, I'm Daniel Brenneman, and I am a video maker. I'm a maker of videos. I think being kind of like super passionate and being kind of an outgoing personality does have an influence on what I make. I do a lot of comedy stuff. That's pretty much like getting the reactions that I would hope to get in a social situation. And also when I'm making this stuff, like I get to make it with my friends and I get to kind of like have fun and like make fun things, which is also an extension of my personality. I started shooting on video when I was young. My family had a video camera that I probably recorded over so many precious family memories as a kid. Just to put a camera down and for me to talk in front of a camera, which is, or to run around with my friends and stuff, do like action, you know how kids do. Like so many family memories were lost due to me. But I do not feel bad because now I'm sitting in a chair with GBDA creators. So like, who needed Easter 2002, mom? There's a certain point in my life where I loved reading and then I discovered movies and I was like, why read a book when I can watch a movie? And that changed my life because then I only watched movies and then I wanted to make them. And so then I started to make them as a kid and I was lucky enough to be around with some friends who like to also do that. I just started to watch more and make more, watch more and make more. I decided that I wanted to do this for real and it really just kept evolving. The greatest advice I could give to my younger self or anybody is to do what you like doing in the content that you're making. The most success I've had, which is counterintuitive to me and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, is that the things that I am like, man, this will be fun, I just want to do this for me, are the things that get the biggest response and the biggest like, or create the biggest opportunities for me moving forward. Like focusing on projects that are just like passion for me, those things usually end up the best. And maybe it's because you like people can see passion or like understand it, or I don't know. I made this video about McDonald's a while ago, one summer, because I just wanted to, and there was no rhyme or reason for it. I just decided to make it, and that got me my job at Rogers basically, and then that opportunity has spiraled into more opportunities, and like, yeah, it's just like do what you want to do. Life's too short to not do what you want to do. Just do it. Who cares? Like that's there are people out there who will judge your content like me. Like I judge content all the time, and I mean I judge my own content, and I'm sure other people judge my content. But like, just make it because you like it, and you think it. Like, if you think it's worthwhile to make, just make it. I think one of the coolest things about making video or making art in general, but film is a collaborative medium, which is why I like it, is that like I have so many talented friends who do so many cool different things, and like the fun of making video is like that you get to work with these people, and whether they like it or not, I bring them into my projects. I think there's an element to most artists where you're like, I'm not actually that great, I'm just trying to do what I want to do. And then there's another element where I'm like working with other talented people, like this song is incredible, like you are so talented, I'm so glad that I can like symbiotically like attach myself to you and you can attach yourself to me. I think there's something so cool about that, and the idea of people like coming up together and collaborating, and like, yeah, that's my favorite thing in the world, is working with other people and bringing other people up. The only goal in my mind is to make a film by the time I'm probably like 20. I'm saying 28 right now, but things can get pretty messed up. But that's like been my only goal in life for like the longest time. And there's a easiness to that. Before I freaked out about it because I was like, that's the only thing I want to do, and that's nonsense. Like, like that is nonsense. You should do something else too. And then with time, I've just done it enough where I'm like, well, I guess that is my only goal, and I have to do it. It's so simple to me. I love it. It's the only thing I want to do, and so I'm just gonna keep doing it. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching. My name's Daniel Brenneman. You can follow me online, Instagram, Daniel Brenneman, bump up that sweet follower count. YouTube as well, Daniel Brenneman. I don't know, search my name, things will come up, probably links in the description. Yeah, with all that said, cheers.